Hey, welcome to this video about just why sleep is so important, why this matters, why it's maybe worth spending a little bit of money to improve your sleeping environment, or just taking the time to like rearrange your bedroom, whatever it is, and possibly changing your schedule too. I know these things don't seem most convenient in the world, but are they worth it? Well, you can be the judge of that after we watch this. Poor sleep quality correlates with increased risk of chronic diseases, including heart disease. It's a pretty scary statistic to see that if you're sleeping poorly, it is 200% more likely that you will have a heart attack. Type 2 diabetes is a surprising one, but sleep deprivation can disrupt blood sugar levels as it disrupts basically all hormones, and this can lead to pre-diabetic conditions. You think that's pretty far out? Well, I actually saw this with my dad, because he was sleeping really badly when he had back pain, right? He couldn't sleep for more than about 2 hours without getting up and trying to reset his back because it just hurt, no matter what mattress he bought. But when his sleep improved, because he improved his posture and got out of back pain, his blood sugar also stabilized, even though he didn't make many changes to his diet. If you're sleeping poorly, it is 50% more likely that you will be obese. And you also have an increased risk of certain cancers. Poor sleep quality also correlates with a weakened immune system, which makes you more susceptible to infections and illnesses that could set you back or put you on a downward spiral, lose money, whatever it is. And overall hormone dysregulation, including testosterone and hunger hormones like ghrelin and serotonin. When it comes to mental health, poor sleep severely affects cognitive functions, including short and long-term memory, decision-making skills, the ability to focus on a task. And when it comes to your emotional life, lack of sleep is associated with increased anxiety and depression, as well as just general mood swings. We all know a negative, irritable, unstable temperament makes it very hard to create the quality of life that we are aiming for. That's probably no surprise to you that people who have a hard time sleeping or sleeping with good quality are much more likely to develop conditions such as PTSD and other anxiety disorders. Inversely, people who are able to get deep sleep cycles, go into REM regularly for all the learning consolidation that happens there, are much more likely to recover well and enjoy a positive quality of life. Just to make sure you are really convinced at this point and are going to take this seriously. This one I know you have some sort of sad story about. It's no surprise that poor sleep makes it a lot harder to socialize effectively, for lack of a better word, and engage in healthy social relationships, cultivate healthy social relationships with good communication. It's a lot easier to snap and say stupid things when we are not well rested, right? Also correlates with increased procrastination. As you're more tired and all of that, you lack the willpower, you lack self-discipline. Overall makes us less productive and less likely to reach our goals. So by now, I hope I've stoked the fire a little bit and helped you realize just how important of a priority sleeping effectively is if you value living a long, healthy life with lots of life in those years. Knowing that even mild sleep deprivation can have long-term consequences that you can't necessarily pay back. That being said, if you had a season of poor sleep in the past, just accept and commit to value-aligned action moving forwards, right? Now make sure you watch and implement the stuff in the video about how to create a more sleep-friendly environment and get better rest from today onwards.